Hey, welcome back, family. Pastor Jamal here, of course. And we are on our last part of this particular mini series. And I think I titled it, or I will title it anyway, Express the Expressed Nature of God. And we've been talking about how Jesus is the expressed nature of the Father, and which points to us how we should be, or we're learning to be, the expressed nature of Christ Jesus, which in turn is the express nature of the Father too. So this is our final part. I believe this is part 3. And this is, well, we're going to start this with why Jesus is never conflicted. Why Jesus is never conflicted. And then obviously, God the Father is never conflicted. But why Jesus is never conflicted? Jesus never hesitates. He never scrambles or second guesses. Why? Because he is not interpreting God the Father, he is expressing him. Jesus is not interpreting something, he is expressing it, which is crucial to kind of visualize that, because you can go far just kind of making it make sense in your imagination. So why this matters for us and our Christ identity, or at least understanding this divine nature, or understanding our Christ identity. If Jesus reveals how the Father is and how Christ lives in us, then the divine flow is not about guessing God's will. And remember again, divine flow is the atmosphere that the new creation really thrives in. The new creation, again, is the identity of Christ. It's our, we put on Christ. We step into to Christ. It's our divine gift from the sacrifice that Jesus, made for us. So it's the atmosphere. Divine flow is the atmosphere that identity really thrives in. It's about allowing the Father's nature to move unhindered through the Son's life, and the Son's life in us, which means, again, authority flows from identity. Obedience is trust, not effort. Action is emergence, not striving. And faith is alignment, not force. You are not, in essence, we're not learning how to act like Jesus. We're actually learning how to see the Father the way Jesus does, and then move in those characteristics. And once that sight is restored, then that behavior follows. Once we are understanding what this whole plan involved when Jesus came and what that gift was, and we start to move in that direction, then our sight is restored, and our behavior, or the behavior of that identity, naturally follows. So we're going to end in this one little sentence here. Jesus does not react to situations, so we shouldn't react to situations. Jesus reveals how the Father eternally relates to all things. So this is how we should relate to all things. What he sees the Father doing is not momentary action, but unchanging divine nature expressing itself as life, restoration, truth, and love. And this is our responsibility. This is how we are to relate to all things in our lives. Everything that we're going through, every situation that we find ourselves in, should always be looked at through the lens of life, restoration, truth, and love. Remember, God doesn't react or respond to chaotic situations. He allows things to be restored by his natural divine nature being expressed or revealed. When we act like God, then God responds. God responds to God. The qualities that belong in the the nature of the Father that belonged in Jesus now belong in us. And when we accept it and walk in it and walk through it and to it, or to it and through it, then the result is divine breakthrough. It's a supernatural lifestyle. It's peace beyond understanding. So, Pastor Jamal, I'll see you on the next one. We're going to actually start a new mini series around how identity governs expression. And I'm keeping these in blocks, in playlist blocks, so you can go to each one and listen to it, and then you can move on to the next one, so it won't be so overwhelming or cluttered. But stay tuned, people. I am excited about where we're going here. Where we're at. I love all of this because it's really teaching us how to really commit to not only divine flow, but to commit to identity, understanding identity, and commit to it, because we're able to see it better than we did before. So, Pastor Jamal, I will talk to you on the next one. Peace.